Cancer, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the current energies around you, and then we will focus on the upcoming events in the near future for you. All right, let's look into your messages. All right, well, this looks very good right here at the end. And I do believe that for some reason, this is actually going to surprise you. There is a transformation, as I've seen today in most readings. We're all going through something right now, and it's going to manifest in terms of events and things that are going to happen around us very soon. But your specific case, what I see is that this transformation comes after you do something, and we have to see what this is going to be about. I have to admit that at first, with the Four of Cups and the Hermit, perhaps I see that you are feeling a little demotivated. You might feel a little bit burnt out by a situation, by something that you have experienced, regardless of the fact that this was something you experienced just a few weeks ago, a few months ago, or even a few years ago. This still has some sort of power over you, and it's still impacting you. I see that you are wanting for things to be easier. Why do you need to struggle so much? Why do you need to fight so hard for things that instead should just be easier? In the past, with the Four of Cups, I see that someone was not really expressing their true thoughts and feelings. And this perhaps created some pain, created some hurt in the situation. I definitely see someone just not being happy with how things turned out there. And overall, someone's ego got bruised because there is just so much that you can do and say and try to fix until you realize that the other person is just taking advantage maybe of your goodwill. And so right here we see that fears and doubts prevailed. Someone was in their head a lot, and they were supposed to let go of something, to change something in their behavior, in their environment, but eventually they didn't. And this created for you a lot of stress and feeling of emptiness. And what I'm seeing here is that still today, even if it's just subconsciously, you're still trying to heal this situation, which is still impacting your beliefs, your thoughts, therefore your actions. Maybe right now, Cancer, after everything that you have experienced, you're finding it hard to believe in love again. Although you feel ready to find that long-term happiness, you're thinking, does it even exist? Is it just a myth, Is it something that you just see in movies, that you hear in songs, but whenever you're actually past that happily ever after phase, you are showered with reality. And usually reality for you, at least up to this point, wasn't as pretty as the dream of the connection, as the journey that led up to that connection. But we see that this is not a pattern. This is not an outcome. This is just an obstacle, multiple obstacles that you have had to endure, but soon things are going to change, and you're going towards the sun. You're going towards an energy which is going to be quite different. Now, Knight of Pentacles, things are pretty slow around you right now. But what you don't realize is that you are discovering yourself in this chapter of your life. You are trying not to deal with the pain, perhaps running away from it, waiting it out. But that's not going to help you, is it? trying to be too logical, too practical about the situation, thinking, you know what, I cannot let myself build expectations anymore, ever in my life. What you don't know is that you are slowly coming out of the situation, which is good. You're looking for a chance in your life to be happy again, but you're not giving yourself the chance to do so, to be happy again. And that happens just when you dwell in the past, when there is something that happened in the past which is impacting your actions today. And seeing red flags and being aware of things that might not be as good as they seem, there is nothing wrong with that. But starting with a concept that says, I'll never find happiness again, or I'll never trust anyone again, that is dwelling in the past. Now, there is nothing that takes away the past like the present. And that's where you have to shift your focus on. It's going to be very important. You still have a lot to give and a lot to experience. Cancer, I really want to hug you right now, because you need to know that what you have coming up ahead, it's going to be beautiful. There is this movie that I love, and sometimes I quote. It's called Her. And there is a line that says, I feel like I have experienced and felt everything that I was going to feel in my life. And from here on out, it's just going to be lesser versions of what I have already felt. And this is perhaps the overall theme here. Feeling like, all right, I'm done. This is all. But it's not true, because the best has yet to come. Right here, if you think that you're stuck and you're never going to find what you're looking for, you're just lying to yourself, because that's not what we see right here. So there is a hidden energy coming from someone with the High Priestess, someone who is communicating with you already. It could be through messages or energetically. You might not know about this, not yet, because with the High Priestess, that's an energy that works underneath the surface, right? Someone has those butterfly in their stomach when they think about you, Cancer. This person has been slowly moving towards you, taking time for some reason. We'll have to see. This coming towards you cycle has been moving so slow that it's making me think this might be someone from your past, such as an ex or someone who even for a minute you met months or years ago, and it's taken them this long to finally take action. They might have been not free of something else that was holding them back, or maybe they were reading into this energy of yours, which was definitely blocking every opportunity out of the door, thinking, you know what, nothing good is going to happen, so I'm not even trying. But what we see right here, it's someone who overall it's going to come in and make you change your mind on something. Right here, I see a person who needs to be honest to themselves. I do believe, Cancer, that the struggle you experienced in the past might have taken a toll on you, change your perception of yourself and your self-worth. And disappointments in love will do that to you. There's nothing wrong. I'm not judging you. But what you need to understand is that experiences cannot define your self-worth. You see how people end up being guarded about opening up their heart and being vulnerable again because of these past experiences. But there is something that you have to do here, which will literally change everything for you. Realizing that there is no need in trying to avoid something that is unavoidable. You need to instead focus on learn how to handle bad possible experiences and make it work in your favor, you know? You do not decide to never leave your house because at some point it could rain. You decide to get yourself an umbrella so that you're ready to cover yourself and keep yourself dry and safe when needed. This type of confidence and strength comes from self-acceptance. Take me as I am, this Empress right here. Follow your intuition. Be your authentic self without adapting your words and looks depending on what people are looking for. There is someone coming your way which is already crazy about you just the way you are. And here we see it. Ace of Wands, Death, and Sun. Someone is going to take action towards you. And a chapter of your life is definitely going to come to an end. A chapter that has started from a big disappointment that you have experienced and that has developed based on how you reacted to it. At first, feeling not worthy, but now, if you follow the Empress advice, at least growing into your power and understanding that you can take this energy and transforming it into something that will benefit you. Growing into your power, and you know what? Loving yourself more. There's nothing wrong in loving yourself more. Someone comes in and it's going to bring the sun back into your life. At some point, I feel like there has been resistance from both of you. Something you both cannot let go of. You do not want to let go of the fear, and this person won't let go of you. It's kind of like you're fighting against each other, but you both want each other, not giving up on each other. And this person is not going to give up on you, Cancer, at all. The Strength card right here is indicative of the fact that this person is going to wait for you and fight for you, regardless of how much time is going to take. This feels to me like your dream partner. Where have you been all of my life? You know, when two people meet for the first time and they start talking like they've known each other for all of their life, there is a sense of belonging, a familiar energy that makes you feel safe and enables you to stay true to your Empress energy. So who is this person? I want to see how they're going to come into your environment, how they're going to show up, what you should expect from this Ace of Wands, someone making a move and entering your environment officially. Things now are going to happen fast, and it's perhaps going to be hard to keep up with all of these events. But the first thing that I see here, Cancer, is that you need to trust it. So let's see what's coming in your near future, and let's see how it's going to shape up your distant future as well. How will this realization transform the years to come for you? This is going to be very important, as we see here, it's already bringing you beautiful and positive results. How long is this energy, this positive momentum going to go for? Let's see what you should expect in the near future and how it's bound to evolve in the distant future as well, Cancer. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Cancer, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future situation is the Six of Wands. And yes, this is absolutely beautiful. What you see here is someone who is going to reveal everything. Who's going to tell you that they have a strong attraction. And with the Six of Wands, usually you might be dealing with your soulmate or dream partner, someone who maybe you felt was out of your league, someone who you felt was not interested in you, but obviously someone who has been watching you at a distance. This person sees you for who you are. They see through you, and it feels like the two of you speak the same language, the same love language. There is something about the two of you that feels very, very beautiful and that feels right to happen at this moment in time. So let's see with the Ace of Wands what you should expect from this person in the near future and how this event right here is actually going to bring you to the end of a cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new one. Death, Sun. Let's start clarifying the Ace of Wands. Ooh, interesting. Oh my God, yes. This is definitely telling us a lot about where this person is coming from. And I do believe that that alone is going to be a surprise for you. And for a very specific reason. As you see right here,